This morning, President Trump still weighing military action against Iran as a top Iranian official claims the death toll is fake, blaming all the tensions on one of America's biggest allies.
You are saying that all of this is because you're not in control of your country and foreign elements are killing people inside your country?
No, I'm telling you that it was a fighting between our security forces and terrorist elements who had a plan to create a big number of killings in order to provoke President Trump to enter into this conflict and start a new war against Iran. And that was exactly an Israeli plot.
Meanwhile, Iran is threatening to assassinate our president, showing a picture of him being shot in 2024. He says this time we won't miss. Former Deputy National Security Advisor KT McFarland joins us now. So you saw the foreign minister last night. You saw that they now reopened their airspace and they didn't hang the 26-year-old. But I also heard from Mike Allen earlier that he believes the protests have dissipated somewhat. What do you think, KT?
You know, we don't really know, right? Because the regime has shut down the internet. We're not sure what we're getting out. Starlink, thanks to Elon Musk, has gone in. But when President Trump said yesterday that the executions have stopped, I think President Trump's got the best intelligence of anybody. So if he's saying that, I've got to assume that that's right. Now, as far as the dissipation of the demonstrations countrywide, the regime hasn't solved the problem. The problem is an economic problem. It's inflation, it's mass, incompetence of running of the economy. So those demonstrations will come back again unless the economy is fixed.
Security forces were firing directly into the crowds of protesters in at least 6 different cities. And we know there were riots in 27 separate provinces. All in the beginning, they even admit it. It was because in Tehran, there's no water, there's ridiculously high inflation, and they know billions of dollars is going to Hezbollah and millions is going to Hamas. So your advice to this administration is don't do what Obama did. What did Obama and Biden do, and what should Trump make sure not to do?
Okay, so there were 2 mistakes made, and President Trump's learned from them. In the Bush administration, they toppled the regime, disbanded the army in Afghanistan and Iraq, and what happened? An occupation, 20-year forever war. We don't want to do that again. On the other hand, President Obama encouraged the Arab Spring, toppling of the dictators all across the region, and then he walked away. He just sort of assumed democracy and freedom and stability would ensue immediately. President Trump's learned those lessons. That's why I think the thing he's doing in Venezuela, that should be the prototype of how he's going to handle all of these things. He's gotten rid of the bad guy, and then he's also working with the country, with the leaders in place to do what he wants them to do, and he's using the economic lever.